Hey guys, welcome to my channel BBQ. On today's episode of Dinners with Deja, I will be making barbecue chicken. Okay, so today I'm gonna season my meat with cayenne. We have smoked paprika, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. Now this a lot of time or money, so it's really simple and fast and quick for you guys to do. So let's dive right in. So we're gonna season with salt first. Now I'm not using a measuring scoops and stuff because you know some people out there too broke to measure. So you just gotta eyeball it. So just sprinkle to like the top of it's coated, you know? And we're gonna do this side too with pepper. So roughly about like a tablespoon of each if you do want measurements. Okay, so now we're gonna preheat our ovens. Definitely preheat your ovens before you start seasoning so that way by the time you're done, you can pop it in the oven, but I got dumbitis, and so now I'm gonna preheat it, and I'm gonna put it on 400. I'm gonna preheat that, and then while that's preheating, I'm going to oil my pan with a little bit of olive oil, and you don't need a lot, about a good tablespoon. You just don't want the meat to stick to the pan, and I like to grab a paper towel and just swirl it around the bottom of the pan and coat the bottom really well. There you go. And so now you can add your meat to your pan. So add the meat and make sure you give them both enough space so they can cook evenly. And like that. All right guys, so now that I have my chicken in the pan, we're gonna pour the barbecue sauce on before we put it in the oven. Normally I use my Sweet Baby Ray's Sweet and Spicy is the favorite one that I use for this. It's really good. It's a great balance of sweet and spicy. If you don't want the sweet and spicy barbecue sauce, you can totally choose whatever barbecue sauce you prefer and that you love. This recipe will fit with whatever. I'm going to be trying this Gourmet Warehouse. I got this one by accident and I actually tried it and loved it. So we're gonna try this one for the first time. So you guys will see how this goes with me. So just pour your barbecue sauce over. You don't need to measure it. Just pour it over. And enough to coat the whole entire top part of the chicken. So once you have that done, just get a spoon. And you're just gonna spread it all over, guys. And get it nice and even. And the way to keep this nice and juicy is I'm gonna cover it with foil. And so this is gonna cook for about 25 to 30 minutes. So for the first half, so for about 20 minutes, I like to take the foil off and let it cook again in the oven so that way it can get that nice, you know, barbecue charcoal taste on it and like just those, you know, burnt bits. Not burnt, but you know, just crispy. And it's gonna be so good. All right guys, so I am going to put some foil over this and then pop it into the oven. All right guys, so for the second part, the side that I'm gonna do is the Norse pasta side. These are my favorite ones. I only get the noodle ones. I don't know if you guys can see that too well, but I get this brand and I get the noodle version. I don't like the rice version, I only get the noodles. So I'm gonna use this as my side. I always make the pasta with my side with my barbecue chicken. You can do whatever. Mashed potatoes goes really good with this. Mac and cheese, corn, green beans. You can literally make whatever you want as your sides. Make it your own. You do not have to follow my recipe, but this is the best. If you guys have never tried these, they're $1 and they're really good. And they can come as a meal on your own. I like to get these and then get like 2 or 3 packs of them, cut up some chicken, and then make a broccoli chicken casserole. That's also a great, easy, cheap meal that you can do. And it doesn't concern a lot of time. Just follow the directions. It says that you need 1.5 cups of water and a 1/2 cup of milk and then a tablespoon of margarine or butter. So this is what it looks like, and just stir it. And then it says return to a boil, and then you're gonna reduce it and let it cook, just like all the other cooking packages says. My chicken is still going. I got about 12 minutes left on there. If you want to do a third side, you could do roasted broccoli, a good vegetable to go with this. You could do really whatever you want. So these are going to be my two main dishes. All right guys, so my timer went off. I had it on for 20 minutes. I'm going to take the foil off and let it cook for about 3 to 5 minutes without the foil, just so it can get nice and crispy and get that nice barbecue glaze on it. And we're going to take the foil off. Be careful, it is hot. Yeah, I told you guys. And as you can see, there it is. I hate this little white shit. So if any of you guys wonder what this is, it's just fat. Don't be alarmed by your chicken if it has it. It's okay. Okay. So once you take it out, there's going to be drippings in the pan. Just use that to coat your chicken. And just to add, make sure you get everything. So like this one is kind of missing a little bit of barbecue sauce because there was a little bit of fat that had melted on top of it. If you ever see the white on your chicken after you cook it or while you're cooking it, it's just the fat that has broken down and has moved onto the surface of the chicken. I didn't cut the fat off before because the fat adds a lot of flavor. So if you don't want that to happen, you could definitely cut the fat off before and that won't happen. So I'm gonna add more barbecue sauce to that one, put it back in the oven for 3 to 5 minutes, and then take it out and let it cool. So, all right guys, so the chicken is done and the pasta is done. This is what it looks like once it is done. Let me turn on the light so you guys can see. Oh shit, my bad guys. It's the vent. So there is the noodles and that. We have some broccoli going in the oven. For the broccoli, all I did was put olive oil, garlic, salt, pepper, smoked paprika, and cayenne. Again, those are really my main ingredients that I use for a lot of things. They just add a lot of flavor and they're so good. So once that's done, we're gonna plate it up and we're gonna have someone taste it for us.